tadpole?
Oh
Gets spat
yeah.
on by a tadpole frog thing.
Yeah, me, Jack, and them, Ashley, we're told
I keep
Ash,
forgetting. I need to
Ashley,
update my phone texture.
the name. We were told to go.
Basically,
So you said that you told Marcus about that?
Yeah,
yes,
I told Marcus about it.
we did.
Yeah,
Good.
yeah. Marcus had us go on a small scouting thing. We ended up being chased by a giant toad thing.
Yeah, that spits acid
It's
and
worth-
it's the size of the how tall the thing over there is.
It's taller than the doorway. I think we saw it
we
get
took-
washed away by the flooding, so it shouldn't be immediately in the area.
I think
mean,
we heard
I
it
heard
scream
it-
and die.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes.
That
yeah,
water
it's
was
acid,
fast,
but,
so-
it not.
Everything's just scaled down. Scary. I hear that outside and immediately they're fighting it. Like,
So-
instead of like we fight like Dr. Octopus, but then like bootleg version, we're fighting like Brainiac level stuff. What?
We would die.
Junkman. Like, instead of
Oh yeah. Sorry.
Octavius, it's just Junkman.
I apologize for any noises I may have made in my sleep last night.
You're fine. Like a lot of us make a lot of weird noises. You're fine.
Fine.
Imagine having night
I try to be
terrors.
very quiet.
See, that's what you get for not liking lemon pastries.
I tend to be quiet as well.
Your side.
Oh wait, you know, never mind. Cairo,
Yeah,
you're
no,
a bit
nice.
low to the ground.
We're cousins. That's weird.
The quickest ways to.
I'm gonna
And plus, Jack already has someone.
Orange peels.
Don't worry about it, hon. Don't
He
worry
was
about
thinking
it.
about bad thoughts.
Legally. I did not think that.
If I have to drink water,
You doing okay there?
No, my arson sent that doesn't. Oh God, hello.
Hello, Greg.
Good morning, Joey.
Yeah, my bone
Good morning,
is
Jack. Good
very
morning.
badly right now.
I'm
Hello, Alan.
Hello.
Good morning, Rest. Good morning, Cairo.
Experiencing some issues.
Hello,
so,
Do we know how Deimos is doing?
You
can talk to them.
Never
They're
gonna
awake.
mix them up.
Ghost.
They're
What you
awake?
call me?
Ghost.
Ashley.
Room 2.
So which one is code name? Ash's code name or Ghost code name?
Ghost is code name, and my actual name is Ashley.
Oh.
Hello.
Oh. Not here.
Oh my god. It's a fucking goal.
I'm Black Man.
What the fuck?
Sorry. You rounded the corner. I'm like, well, I'll do that next
Black
time.
man.
Boom.
Black man. What's happening here? I'm tired.
God fucking damn it.
I just woke up.
Good morning.
Felt a bit off. Figured out why.
Oh god damn that. I got away just in time with that bitch.
Double wire,
Jesus Christ, that was a weird fucking trip there.
See, I knew what they were gonna do. It's like put my hand over it. Their hand is literally the size of my palm. Like they ain't gonna show it.
Hey, hon. Hey, hon. You should see how many people giving them like bread and stuff. I guess all
Black magical girls, and then you find out they're sadist and dumb by becoming the villain to them. Where do you find insects? And no, it's... The art style is
Like a bowl of sunflower
actually
seeds.
alright. I do like the art style.
How else are you supposed to get the fan service?
It is. Well, it's not even that.
That'd be insane, but yeah, I don't know how that would even remotely work. Boss, I guess we're collecting the ship for pre-mission meeting thing.
Sure.
You're kind of bigger than normal Cairo,
What do you mean?
and you're kind of in the ground.
What?
What are you talking about?
Is it just me?
What?
Yeah, it's just you.
Huh?
Open your eyes.
I need a. I blinked though. That's the funny thing. I've
Give
blinked.
some. Okay, I'll also blink. No, it's. Get some glasses, man.
I have not grown any taller.
Yeah, you think he just needs glasses. It's okay. Are you okay, Ben? Are you maybe smaller today? Do you feel smaller?
I mean, do you see how damage happened to my eyes? I need them. I don't know.
Get some glasses. We're gonna get him some glasses.
You're also not standing at full height, technically.
This is
Your
a
legs
very
bent.
big decision.
The reason why is because
Posture
right now,
check.
for me, you're up here.
Where are your eyes?
That's
And that's
crazy.
My eyes are right here.
Interesting.
Oh.
But you also, like, your ankles are in the floor right now. For me, so if you were out of the floor, you would be taller than me.
That's... I've
My
never been
eyesight
taller
is
than you.
fucked.
Yeah. You definitely need some prescription glasses.
Actually, eat the weed brownies.
I hope not. I wanted some of those.
Brownies?
Anyways, we need to collect their shit.
Yes.
What are you doing?
I don't know. There's another one.
You knew wildly for the rest of the day. Jesus
I
Christ.
forget what the fuck that other thing was. It was something else she was working on.
I have no idea.
Yeah,
no, this is good. I can't wait another week.
We'll need you for a meeting.
It is.
What?
I will kill you.
Playing a very
I will kill you. You just got bodied by a fucking
Don't know where the fuck Chase would be at this time.
Yeah, it's gonna show up. Don't worry about it.
He's just gonna pop out of the fucking vents.
We'll need you. Leadership meeting. Oh,
You know what?
as
This
much
is
leadership
enough.
as we can get.
Yeah.
Yeah. Everyone to the security room.
Ah. Security.
Sneaking around.
Okay, so yeah, just
This is about I'm just weird thing that I made up on Tuesday.
So then, the thing that we are currently missing is
we all
a
do
techie. If you see Trace, I would like Trace to be our techie.
What now?
The
We should go find someone who knows how to use a
Trace
computer.
isn't gonna be around today.
Okay.
Oh, okay, fair enough.
I might be able to text him, but yeah, what I heard my
Also,
name for, what is it?
yes.
I'll let Wrench get comfortable, then I'll start.
Alright, do we actually have are we actually doing that?
Yeah, no, not today. No, absolutely fucking not today.
Why can I not sit on this? This worked the other
Stand
day.
on it.
I'm so upset right now.
Stand on it and then you sit down.
That is so dumb. That is so stupid. What? Oh, okay, there we go. What the fuck?
Fight it.
So
Fight
doesn't
it.
work. I'm feeling.
You have to
I'm
actually
feeling.
be
I'm.
an object to be able to sit on them.
Yeah, I know. I'm sitting, but it's just not working. I don't know why. I'm feeling cheated. I'm really feeling cheated right now.
There you go. There you go.
Why does this?
You can sit
Okay, this should
finally.
have. This should have worked immediately. I don't know what the fuck is happening here. Okay. Anyways,
Okay.
hi. What's up?
I'm just gonna go over everything that we saw during the scout run, be it strange or not strange. First things first, while we were driving to the location, there were manned Kaizen checkpoints on the way there, and whatnot. They seem to be relatively easy to sneak past if you can go through the sideways and whatnot, alleyways and whatnot, but other than that, they do have a scanner that when you put your card in, it actively checks it. So yeah, there's that. Going to the church on the way, it is dead quiet. No one's on the street. No cars are on the streets. And along the way, there are the strange insignia spray painted onto the walls, and with weird symbols and whatnot. Weird. With
I said the same thing.
nestled inside the weird strings of text. Change is coming. He will save us. Change to the machine. A change of power. Seek perfection. Change brainwash.
Thank you.
Strange made. Yeah.
Why did you make fun of it? When it's
Strange. No, I'll wait for Renee to get back before I continue.
You guys should like get earmuffs. They're great for situations like this. You know. Do they not?
You know what?
What if you put them to like if you have? Yeah, no, but like if you like stand like right here where I'm standing and like on 2 meters, I can like hear you. I can't hear any of these.
Yeah. And on top of, and speaking of which, if you just also shrink down the amount of area.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll see if it makes a difference.
We have the technology.
It makes a big difference.
You make a big difference.
Lies. But anyway, on the way there, Trace was checking networks surrounding the area. All of it was strange gobbled. And it just kept changing the network names over and over randomly, into random strings of weird text. Trace has a recording that he sent me. I'll send it over to one of you if you need it. But that's about it for the drive there. When we got there, we staked it out, saw what we could find. As it is when we were there, it was normal church hours, people going in and out as like normal people. Trace looked online, didn't find anything on it. Searched the dark web, found out that on the off nights, Tuesday and Fridays, it is an auction house of info, people, and illegal items. Then we began researching for the possible backdoor entrance to the tunnel system. Cairo came up with the idea of check the local pharmacy of the area, see, because as you said before, I think a local pharmacy was buying stuff from the Merciful Heart and helping Strange out with it, right? Or am I misremembering?
A resident who lived near the Merciful Heart was buying medical supplies from the Merciful Heart to treat painters. I suspected a similar situation could be active nearby.
And we followed up on that lead, and Trace looked up a local pharmacy called Pillars of Health. As we were going to the location, we saw there were 2 metals trucks parked outside.
Fetched metals.
A couple fetched metals. A couple of us went inside to look for info. We had one group of looking around, another group distraction. Won't go into much detail, just go over what we found. While the distraction was going off, I managed to take a quick peek behind the security door. There is a long hallway with two doors at the end of it, one leading into staff-only area, then one staircase leading down, where there were two people who were carrying boxes when we entered in.
Alright, we're gonna do this one more time.
Were coming back up the stairs. Possibly leading down into the tunnels that we found at the network church.
So you have a separate entrance or exit to the church.
Yeah.
The
However,
idea,
there might be more.
the
Keep that
idea
in mind.
is to have a larger group. We're going to have groups of our whisperers around to try and act as a net to catch people running away from the church.
Yeah.
But we'll have a larger group focused around the pharmacy. If it is an exit tunnel, then they're going to be coming out through there.
Got new legs and
We'll
they're
want to
shorter than
catch
your
them.
last ones. It makes sense.
There's a bit more information on that too.
Be small. Yeah,
After the two people going up the stairs, both of them got into the same truck and drove off.
It's funny.
There was still one truck remaining. After Trace looked over the CCTV footage, we discovered that earlier at the start of the week, a couple painters were dragging three people out of the Fetched Metals car and ushering them into the pharmacy and possibly down the stairs. So there are civilians underground that they possibly can use.
Ideally we actually do hit them from both sides on them.
Pincer. That probably would be a good idea.
Renee, when the main team is picked out for the attack on the church, you wanna get some of your people that push through the pharmacy? While these secure the exits.
Go on. Trace managed to get the CCTV, the power, and the two doors, and the security door code from the local computer. However, they couldn't get in deeper because the gobbled, strange wording was everywhere. They barely got access to the computer, and we were trying to play it safe so we didn't have them push deeper.
Yeah, that's smart. That's smart.
But however, as we were leaving, Sai, who was on Overwatch, spotted two pickup trucks full of a rowdy bunch of people heading towards the church. So we followed. When we got there, it was a few painters carrying large boxes that two painters were having trouble with. We were deciding to do a smash and grab when one of the boxes tipped over and out stumbled synthetic parts. With how big those boxes were, we are to believe that there are either going or possibly be 6 strange bots at the location. Be it cat bots or millie bots.
I doubt they're gonna be there just for security. Probably assembling a couple of new
So they're selling parts there? Maybe they're being traded off.
If we're going to attack it.
They could be being traded off because this was yesterday that we looked, so they could just be getting more stuff to sell off. But it is something to take note of. What was that? Another thing to worry about is if there are civilians down there, what a couple of us saw at the network outpost was the monolith and the spiders.
But you saw them?
Not there.
We didn't. We saw the civilians' bags over their heads. We didn't actively see the civilians. I'm just saying it's a possibility that controlling spiders could be placed on the
What?
civilians and forced to fight. And just letting you guys have that idea. Yeah.
Well, we're gonna have people prepared for the chance of that being, yeah.
Yeah. Dispatching possible civvies at the location if they turn hostile is easy enough, but with the spiders getting planted on their heads, that's
The spiders, as we saw,
difficult to do.
As we saw with you guys, if it's a short-term addition, like recently added, they can be taken off without much problem. To the person itself, they are a pain in the ass to take off, though. And even after you knock out the person, the spider still is in control of the body.
From what I gathered, the easiest way to deal with those are electrical damage, so tasers and whatnot.
Do we have any EMP grenades in stock?
Apollo made a few the other night, maybe 3.
I will say those work wonders from personal experience.
We'll make sure that whoever's going has some of them on them.
Do you have an idea of who you're picking for your team?
I'll have to see who's present at the moment. People are busy.
I will not be.
Also, plenty of people who are still exhausted.
I will
we need
also
to
say,
keep in mind.
when we do hit this, we are 2 zones away from the hollow. Just so you remember. There's going to be a pretty heavy response.
So they need to be ready for a slaughter.
Yes.
Why? I mean, we're assuming that, but does Strange actually, do we have any information if Strange is actually keeping a substantial amount of units there? I mean, it was important for us, but does it mean it's important for him?
The thing is, I haven't checked the network outpost to see how expensive those tunnels are.
Yeah, no, that's fair. But you're assuming that he has a bunch of troops stationed at the Hollow.
We're assuming.
But does he actually? Do we know that? Do we know anything about?
We don't know.
We don't know.
We don't.
The last time I ventured over there were a few painters crawling around the alleyways around the Hollow, but I didn't see any activity around the place apart from that.
Because I won't lie, I don't see Strange going, oh yes, let me use that as a main base of operations. He already has those, right? He has his asylums.
One like could be parading the location around as a show force.
Yeah, exactly.
He needs the people inside of the bases more than the bases itself, yeah.
Okay, we don't need to worry too much. The takeaway for that is be ready for a lot of fighting and a lot of opposition.
Yes.
If we're making a hit like this
about it.
Right, our main objective for this would be security 3 doctors, I believe.
Yeah. It's securing or killing, either or. Ideally securing so we can...
Securing the doctors if it appears that they're trying to get away or it's unable to execute them. Eliminate them,
I would
whatever
say
term
one
you
of
want
the
to use.
doctors is part of Kaijin, so...
Try to keep that one alive, if possible.
Yeah. Unless we want...
I mean,
more
they're all fucking dying one way or the other, right? Like, even if we capture them, we're using them as... We're gonna try to negotiate Robin back for their lives, but they're dying either way.
They are dying either way.
Yes.
Like, I'm tempted to I was tempted to ask you, how likely is it that you can, like, fashion some bomb collars or something like that? You know?
probably
I know it's
relatively
fucked
easy.
up, but I'm at the point of like.
No, I've dabbled that idea.
No, I'm just saying, making sure that no matter what the fuck we're doing, these people die because that's the main point. If they survive, if they get back to
instead of a
Strange.
bomb collar, Mouse just holds their spear up to them and threaten them the same thing.
Fair enough. That's the same thing.
Easily enough.
Works either way.
I just want to make sure that they don't get to go free.
I promise you they're not.
I'd say secondary or tertiary objectives being secure any civilians you find in the base. Get them out alive, safe. See if we can secure the base at the very least. If not, flush out all painters and strange influence out of there.
You said it's an auction house, right?
Sometime.
It is an auction house for information.
If it's an auction house, there's plenty of supplies there.
When you have a minute, Bruhan needs to speak with one of you guys. Just let you know.
Send them in.
Bring her in.
Alright, I will. I'll get in.
And the third objective is keeping the whole place intact, right? If it's an important location, Millie's gonna need to use it whenever she takes over.
Auction house will have a lot of valuable stuff.
I will also say, in the basement, there are, from the network one, there was a shit ton of computers. And this is an info for auction house also. So, we might be able to get some pretty good intel.
This is all on the assumption we can hold the base, given its
that is also the
You're not gonna get too much out of it. Like, yeah, you're gonna get some, but from what I understand is the information, like all of it, is being cleared out daily. It's gonna move to the asylums. That's where actually like all of the information gets collected.
I think we're better off pulling off a hit and run. Secure the targets, kill any painters, get civilians out if they can, if not then leave. Because we can't hold something like that deep in Strange's territory.
No, we can't hold it. Like whoever's going has to understand that this is not something where they're going to be taking ground.
It might also be good to do a pincer.
Both. We're getting literally as many people as we can. We're going out there, and we're hitting it from all sides. Get the civilian out, get our targets. That's the main priority, and then we get the fuck out of there. Because the doctors are the thing that's going to hurt Strange the most. If we get those, fuck yeah, that's the W. That's the win, right? Everything else.
Those are the
really
people that are
secondary.
keeping him at the top, basically.
Yep.
Come in.
What's up?
Oh, what?
Oh.
What's happening?
I thought that was Bruhan.
Are you guys in a conversation where you don't need us?
Come in here.
Get in.
I'm getting in.
Does that mean me or just them?
Do you want to come in? Do you want to be present?
I mean, if it's an open invitation.
But I don't think this is like. Is this
super serious? What is happening? Can Lucky
I'm
be
just
here?
divulging intel.
Well, I mean, I was the one
Good
that
job, by
told
the way.
them.
Can I be in here too?
Oh
Sure.
my God. Leave.
I wanna.
Can we get on with this, please?
Okay.
No. That's about all of the intel that I got. From now on, it's just leadership putting their heads together for ideas.
Good shit.
Okay. This is simple, just me giving you information that I was given. Apparently, Dio was at Meat Rack with Maz, wearing yellow, basically attached at the hip. Even went with Maz into the bar to antagonize Lucky.
I just
You said Dia was doing it.
Dia, yeah.
I'll handle it.
Text goes out from Wrench to Dia. Report to the security room now.
Oh dear, what happened?
If that's all my report, that's
We'll
all the
deal with
info
it.
I was given. I'm headed out.
Do you want me here or can I go?
We can go.
You can go.
If you guys ever need ideas, just come to me. I'll be happy to help.
I just had.
Thank you for the intel, man.
I just
This is not the first time it's been blonde, right?
I just had a conversation.
This is repeated behavior.
It's multiple times now.
You could have shut it in my face.
Wow.
You could have. Anyway.
I'm against it, but...
So I can actually make use of that too.
I saw Lee somewhere.
Hey.
Give her lamps.
Okay.
What?
Just got a report of something happening at the meat rack. Want your version of that. Is it true that you were wearing tiger colors and antagonizing our people at the meat rack?
Clothes that born these clothes at the hollow port. They have some yellow on them, but like I could change into them. It's the jacket thing, the white shirt.
It doesn't have the tiger logo.
Did you? Okay, but it's still tiger colors, and you're associating with tigers. So you're wearing tiger colors, and you're hanging out
the other
around
set
them,
of clothes
and you're
I have.
antagonizing
This and that.
other people. I don't care.
Well, antagonizing?
What
What
was-
am I antagonizing? There's lucky
What did you do?
I was... Okay, so I was with...
You seem semi-intelligent, just like
I
all
was
the
hanging out with
other
Armin, and
criminals.
Armin was like, hey,
Quack once for duck.
fucking go wait for me at the bar.
Text goes out to
Went
Oak.
the
Can
bar,
someone come wait
was
me
with
in?
me, Lucky was there. I didn't say anything. I was just sitting there. And all this Maz comes on. Hey, look at Lucky! Ha 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 ha.
Alright, we've discovered it's a fucking goose.
Okay.
Oh my god,
So you did not antagonize him.
what's happening?
What does Ame do then?
Show me where the... Okay, Maz asked me if she come to the brothel thing, come visit her. I have no idea where that is. I know Ame goes to the meat rack semi-frequently. I asked her and
How you feeling, Greg?
People is good.
Not really cool, but
You know what? Goose is doing
Be fucking careful about this shit, because the smallest sort of associations in that way, and this comes out to the rest of the fucking gang, and you're gonna be ostracized. People will not care for you anymore.
Yeah, well, probably a good
You
number
know-
of people
you know-
already feel that way, Gus. So what the fuck does
Okay,
it change?
no, trust me. Do you know who Mercy is?
Got a new helmet.
You don't want to be Mercy.
I know he was at the brothel thing.
Yeah, he used to be a Whisperer.
Oh yeah.
I would trap Lee if
Nobody likes a traitor.
I can tell you, Gus.
I'm alright.
As long as everyone in this room is still here, I'm staying.
I'm glad we survived that dangerous thing.
If I introduce you to Mike, I go, would you
It's relatively nice not to be hurt by a strange frog thing.
Anyone else has said something to this?
Shitty or not, it's my home.
No, I have a great amount of faith.
like this tall?
I have a great amount of faith in you.
Two legs? No? Those things are funny.
Just make sure to stay careful with this.
Does anybody know anything about? Does anybody know anything about like the bike races and such going
Trying
on still?
to avoid.
No
I don't want to attend one of those. Bike race bullshit.
I'm pretty sure there's always races going on.
Fairly
Calm down. No,
You got anything else to say to that, Mouse?
Don't do anything stupid.
I always do things stupid.
Well,
I'll try not
stupider.
Right.
Okay, what's this for?
I want you to be safe, okay? Alright, you're dismissed.
Planning out the church assault.
Can someone bring her up to speed, please?
Yeah. So, the TLDR is, the church assault is happening later today. Got some intel from Ven and some others.
Text from Logan to
there
everyone.
is
Y'all
a
want to be terrorists when you want to piss me
underground
off. Y'all
network
won't come to the goddamn kitchen to get some
potentially
food. Come get some.
Civilians on the ground being held.
At the church, right?
Yeah. They're gearing up for a
DMs, please
auction,
come down
something
to
along
DM on
those
call.
lines. And someone else has to continue from me there because I'm mentally being summoned somewhere.
Magic stuff?
No, nothing magic. Out of character. DM stuff.
Okay, Ben, along with Trace and Psy and a couple others from Scott, went out to go case the place, I guess. Of which Trace managed to gain some limited access to surveillance camera systems in the building. He couldn't go any deeper because the rest of it was covered with strange garbled on the walls or something like that. A few trucks of fetched metals was seen moving towards the place, of which contained a few painters and a couple boxes. One of the boxes tipped over and spilled out synthetic parts. Which...
Okay, so it sounds like it's just for his army then, by the sounds of it?
Something like that. They've heard further chatter about civilians being held up somewhere underground, I think. Somewhere underground in the building.
The church on its off days is used as an auction house for materials, supplies, people. Trace was able to find some camera footage of a few people being taken into a nearby pharmacy, bags over their heads, escorted by painters. We believe that the pharmacy has a tunnel entrance that will lead into the church. The synthetic parts we saw that were being moved into the church by a group of painters will either be used to make more synthetics in the location, numbering up to a possible 6 or 7 units active, or they're there for the auction to be sold, in which case we only have a guarantee of 1.
The zone itself is situated a couple zones away from the hollow. So the team should be expecting heavy up.
Text and whispers from Logan. Shouts out to Acid for stepping all over the pizza.
From what has been proposed thus far, I said we should be doing a hit and run. Because it's not a feasible location we can hold.
People need to stop talking through comms and just... Can you repeat that, please?
The auction house is situated a couple of zones away from the hollow, so the team should be going in expecting heavy opposition. Whether it be from individuals already inside the auction house or reinforcements. I'm suggesting a solid hit and run. The objective being secure our 3 main targets, if not focus on the one connected with Kaiju, and probably kill off the other 2.
If we're going in fast and quick, Trey should not be an option. I've heard they have a bad habit of doing certain bits of research and things in the vicinity.
Trace is not going on the mission. They're preoccupied.
Right, that's wonderful news. Maybe in the future we should start thinking about maybe hindering fetched metals. If we can stop Stranger's supply of cybernetic implants and the like, it might limit his ability to replenish his forces.
We need to get people on the fetch metals patrol routes to
The
see where
auction
they take
house
all the
might-
supplies.
Ben did mention a supply of cybernetics. Maybe the auction house is
Synthetic
also part of.
parts.
Yes.
Yeah.
The current plan
Maybe a limited supply too.
is to hit the church head on with a group, try and grab the doctors that are there, either kill or capture them, and gather what information we can before evacuating. We'll also have a secondary team working as a net near the pharmacy. In case some of them try to escape through that tunnel, we can catch them. We could possibly even try and use that as an exit for ourselves if we can figure out our pathing through the tunnels. It'd be a safer exit than trying to go back through the door we kicked down, given how many reinforcements we're expecting.
Exactly. I want people to to prioritize making sure they're safe. If anyone they take back is to cause so much of a problem, hindering them to escape, just kill them off.
2 of the 3 doctors are free game to kill. The one that's linked to Kaijin we want to try and keep alive at the most opportunity. They have the most we can gain out of leveraging them.
Then perhaps someone strong, someone who can restrain them. Have them tied up, make sure they bring cable ties and some sort of restraints, and just have them just carry them. No chance of them struggling free and running away. Because that would just complicate things if they're trying to escape.
We have a shit ton of zip ties, pretty sure.
I'm pretty sure Cairo has been stockpiling them, isn't that correct?
I have a good 500 or 600 still in stock somewhere.
Yeah.
Get the team like 20
would be
then.
more than enough.
I'll make sure to hand those.
Secondary objectives I proposed were
Goddamn.
clearing out the place of any painters or strange influence overall. Because even if we can't hold the base, it'll take him time to rebuild it if he wants to. And then securing any civilians, getting them out of the base. If they're not already turned. or
If there are
experimented on.
cybernetics and they're actually putting people together to replenish resources and troops, I suggest either destroying or EMPing the cybernetics. It will delay their production of making more units, and also require them to go to fetch metals, in which case we sometime afterwards try to conduct an operation to stop their supplies. This will drastically reduce the amount of painters that are on the field.
Well said.
And who knows, maybe anything else he's planning to make in terms of special units.
You got that, Mouse?
Yeah.
Alright.
Ven did mention saying that there were 6 I would say special grade
It's
strange units.
It's theorized that the crates being brought into the church, as mentioned, could be disassembled synthetic units meant for defense. But it's also possible that they are parts meant for auction. It's not something we can confirm, but we can expect a synthetic force to be there. Either the one that's guaranteed or up to 6 extra ones.
As much as I would like to have these resources to claim for ourselves, it's too much extra burden to carry.
The crates with
Just
the
hinder us
parts.
and distract us from
The crates with the parts required 3 painters each to carry. Impossible for us to
no
grab.
go, just destroy it.
Yeah,
With explosives,
torch it.
correct?
I have C4 charges ready, yes.
Be excessive, but
Well, do we
Rather than-
want to destroy the church? I thought we are trying to
think
keep.
we're
No,
destroy the
we're
church.
destroying the
destroying
parts.
supplies, so they can't
Oh,
make
okay,
any
yeah.
more units.
Gotcha.
Don't go overboard on the C4.
Please.
If you can,
Oh,
and you have a
okay.
bit of breathing room, gather up all the
can
Question on
use
that.
grenades too.
Any chances of us stealing some of these and giving them to Millie?
No.
It
We
just
can't
have
carry them.
The
Fuck. Okay.
It takes
Never
3
mind.
painters to carry, so.
Hey. Just a suggestion.
yeah, no, I get it.
Trace
If
wanted
everyone
to
says
try
no,
and
it's
grab
fine.
one.
Yeah.
No.
Of course he would.
He's been trying to get fucking strange synthetics for the last couple of months.
They're becoming a
Understand
liability.
he's-
Odd choice. Anyways.
Not to mention, if it's strange tech, it might already have some bugs or viruses and the like in it, so it's probably a risk. So I'm not willing to-
Wasn't it like for the longest time the fucking fear of you have something installed, his eyes and ears?
Yes.
True.
Yeah.
I just wish you had ways to get rid of it. This has been clean for years.
Yeah, but I know that for both of us it was a factor at some point.
Alright. Anything else we need to go over? Anything to
No.
suggest?
I'm looking at I looked at the list. I'm actually unsure
Oh.
of how people are
I'll
doing
be
in terms of.
Keeping it in mind. Anything else?
Should we
If
assemble
not,
the
I'm
people?
gonna gather everyone.
I suggest get.
Well, we
taking
should
one
wait for-
techie just in case.
Yeah.
main reason
Wait for
being is
Chase
that-
before we gather anyone.
Where is he then?
He's visiting of outposts. I imagine.
I'd rather get a team together so we can at least brief them what they're going to be encountering instead of sending them blind into it.
I mean, maybe he's just gonna magically show up and we're starting to gather people. You know?
Right.
Doesn't he know more?
Can I finish
Sure.
what I was going to say?
Yes, please.
You take one techie. If there's a moment of respite, and only if there's a moment of respite, have them check the systems, see the to-do list, see what they've tried to get for the pipeline. We need to know what they're trying to do immediately, so we can at least have some sort of counter to that.
A reaction.
If they're reacting some sort of, anything that's kind of special. Electric units, fire units, whatever the fuck they have. I don't know what he's up to. And that's it.
Oh, I also have a suggestion. Yes. Whoever's going, we totally have to give them some green spray paint. You know, make sure that Strange knows who the fuck came there to fuck up his
Maybe
shit.
when they're leaving the place, sure.
It might aggravate him, might make him
Good.
make him more prone to making mistakes.
Oh, wait, yeah, no. Perfect. Yes, exactly. Get him fucking angry.
I'll get a box of it. That it?
I think that's everything to go over.
I got nothing.
Alright, I'll start gathering people up near the medical bay.
Okay.
Wait. Do you wanna do garage? I think garage is a better place to do it.
Okay, garage.
The name of the doctor that's with Kaijin is named Dr. Marcus Birch.
Keep that name in mind. Brief your team before they gather. Then they know who to grab.
Yeah, exactly. Whoever's going, make sure that they get the list of the people and the information on them, so they can potentially use it against them or whatever.
If you could, would you allow me to select who's going to be the captain of said group?
don't see a problem with that.
Don't really mind. Sure.
Right. Select who you want, but I will need to see who's capable of making quick decisions.
Queen, can I speak to you before we gather with the rest of them?
Sure.
Text goes out to everyone from Ranch. Please gather in the garage for the meeting.
It's about the mission for Kai.
Okay.
I thought about this for a while. After my fight with
These are not the droids.
Dios, when Tempest helped us,
You don't get the ones. I'm sorry.
she
I'll be you.
Go to the garage.
told me
Making that
that
joke. Go to the garage.
I could call upon her.
Don't tell me what to do, boss man.
Not for everything, but for something important.
What was the text for?
I leave it
You
entirely
wish
up
to
to you.
employ her?
That's off the table.
You wish to employ her on that mission?
I can call her in, have her stay with me at my side until Kai arrives. And then when I enter the battlefield, they will enter with me.
In the garage.
Where's the meeting?
She's strong and magically inclined. She can help fend off a large amount of the oppressors.
That is a comment. There's actually two comments.
We want him
I
dead
allow
anyway.
it.
Yes.
Cut off reinforcements. That will be the key focus of her.
Okay. I'll be mostly fighting with her, trying to make sure she is safe.
Mm-hmm.
And to make sure
Does she have
doesn't-
access to arranged magic?
Yes.
Then she will also be the first responder to any Kaijin airships and dropships flying overhead. We don't really have the means to be able to do anything against them.
How
Imagine Kai, if he's on his last legs, will call in reinforcements en masse.
how resistant is the dropship to extreme cold?
I mean, they come down to the southern part of District 0, but that's just snow. If it's extreme cold, I imagine they're not very well suited for it.
Okay. Never
We'll have to see.
seen a dropship freeze solid, but she might just do that. So
We
long
don't need
as
to
you're
freeze the whole thing. Maybe just freeze the locks on the doors so they can't open them, or freeze the engines so it ends up crashing.
I'm not sure
We'll
what
have to
she'll
see.
do.
Improvise. Yeah.
I'll be watching her to make sure she doesn't hurt any of us. Keep her focused on Kaiju.
Please do.
So long as you're willing, then I'll try my best to contact her.
If I can get both you and Dawn on this mission, you'll be in charge of blocking and interfering reinforcements. Dawn will try to give me as much support as possible.
My blessing
His
will be
abilities
upon
to,
you as well.
Exactly.
Now I just need to find a way to tell her. I've been working on that. We'll see how well.
I've heard she has the ability to sneak in.
Yeah. I've been trying my best to avoid her showing up here again. I'm a bit paranoid of the doors every day now, but
Do you know if her magic has any signatures? Maybe you could set up some sort of magical barrier.
we've been
Like how salt keeps away spirits and demons.
We've been trying to figure out a way to prevent such magical entrance into this place again. So far, we don't have anything concrete yet, but we're working on it. Also,
I'm
told
surprised the magic man hasn't taught you ways to watch yourself against evil spirits and the like. Especially considering Saphira. Those things are rife in a place like this.
it might not be within our ability yet.
I have a friend who is a shrine maiden.
Text goes out to everyone
perhaps
from
someone
Wrench.
wants-
Please gather in the garage. We are about to have a meeting.
Man, let's go.
He is actually short-sighted. Is basically what I'm. He actually needs glasses. Church. He's so fucking excited.
I think all the time in the train just made him like night blind.
Then go ahead. Go.
Hey, fuck, I won't blame you if you don't. We barely get fucking actual Skype.
No fucking arrive later.
Well,
Alright,
don't get cut. The other parts are shot.
If you don't know already, this is for the hit we're doing on the church / auction house. Of which we're going there because we found the locations of 3 individuals involved with Strange's Council. Doctors who act normal in the day and fucking eat people at night. I don't fucking know. Our main objective is to secure these individuals, particularly one of them, the name being, what was it, Marcus Birch?
Dr. Marcus Birch. Yeah.
We're there to snag Dr. Marcus Birch because of his connections with Kaijin specifically. If you are chosen to be on this team, your main objective is to secure 3 individuals at best, and at worst, kill them. The auction house
You will
is
be
currently
supplied with zip
located-
ties to make sure you can secure the prisoners.
The auction house is situated close to the hollow, a couple of zones away. So you're going to be expecting heavy opposition the moment you hit it. What you'll be facing are the normal painters, so on and so forth, exploders. You'll probably encounter a couple of synthetics, 5, 6 maybe, and whoever else is stationed at the auction house. If you think you're not ready to take something on like this, please don't volunteer yourself. This is going to be a very dangerous mission. That being said, I know a few individuals are still recovering. If you wish to put yourself up to the task, could I ask you guys to move aside? Please gather over here.
Well, you heard the man. If you want to go, gather over here to the right.
No.
I would if I could, but I'm stuck right here.
No.
Get your dumb ass down. Come on.
You may have been healed. A counterpoint, no.
Might not go on this one because of the drugs. I'm not going back to those again. Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
When you have a second, can we talk? After this, of course.
Sure.
We 2 minutes.
Yeah?
Yes.
I wanted to make that joke.
Look, we can't see you. I know.
What the fuck? Oh my god.
Okay, with that being said,
That's brown.
that being said, could I ask, what is it? If you hear your name, please step to the side. Adrian, Anlock, Wireless, Ame, Lockjaw, Coulter, Cannon, Recon, Acid, Wave, Plague, Deimos, and Oni. Step to the side.
I mean, perfectly capable.
Step to the side.
I think we're over here. They mean over here, Goober. You're already on the side.
Hey, Wrench, see, get behind me.
just
I'm comfortable. God fucking damn it.
Want me to carry him?
No, I'll just move over to this and not along the wall.
I haven't done shit since January.
Alright. Maddox, raise your hand.
Oh wait, no, there's one there.
Alan,
People these days.
come stand by Bones.
I
Gus,
don't think Coyote's even been on a
raise your
mission
hand.
yet.
Float your hands, Gus. Come on.
Yeah, to me.
Go
To
stand
me.
by him.
Go stand by.
To that guy.
Guy with the spooky mask, big axe.
Yeah, there we go.
You got this, I believe in you.
Stand by side the Christmas lights.
We need heavy hitters. Many of those.
Fighters?
No, come on. People who are good at taking a large group of people on.
Vanguard as it will be.
You can take so many people at once.
Let's just rotate on this.
Come on, man.
This bad boy.
In a fight, right?
So many.
In a fight, right?
In a fight. Yeah, sure, guys. In a fight.
Circumstances.
In like 2-inch deep 3.
Lucky he's fucking lying, bro. Okay.
Marta. One more would be good.
I seem eager.
What do you think?
Like you holding up your hand is not gonna make you be picked more likely.
Like I suggested.
Well, I mean, I'm just letting him
Someone
know
who can
that I'm
pick
there.
up.
But you're already standing
Transport them, so they can't
with the
He
people
did
who are
say-
being selected.
He did say raise your hand.
This is fuck up strange, right?
You. What's your name?
Yes.
Yeah, that's
well,
strange.
the
To
risk
cripple this
of
plan.
people's cybernetics going. So
On the
Maybe try to
mission,
avoid
Thomas.
Ooh.
What's the code name?
Well, you know what?
Poleaxe, I think.
Cross.
Poleaxe. You gotta
Using your
pick.
bloody halberd.
Thomas the Tank Engine.
It's a poleaxe. Halberds have a hammer on the end.
Always a risk. Still get,
I don't have a code name.
you know, brainwashed or something.
Fairly certain.
Tanker.
Unless I've been wrong.
We
in the last
decided on
2 years.
cross.
Techies.
I'm looking it up.
Me? Or no?
In the
Alright, I don't have a choice. Come on.
comms, I don't
Why
remember.
doesn't it pick on the end? Does poleaxe have a hammer?
disappointed.
You should be confused every time you
Jesus
think
Christ.
And
Sorry.
you're fine.
Sometimes.
I haven't really gotten it.
It is a poleaxe with the hammer on the end. I have had those mixed up.
It's desperate.
Jesus.
Painful.
Much harder than it looks, right?
This guy.
Yeah, I know.
How many members? How many team members?
Fucking hell.
Just point out to them.
Maverick.
Hi? Oh, okay. Get in there, buddy.
How you doing, friend?
Good
Time
luck.
to vent.
I should be fine.
Don't die, okay?
Plus.
Do anything stupid. I
Try
need
to avoid it.
Yeah.
Yes.
Let's do something stupid.
Yeah. Careful of your
I'll be here to get
cybernetics.
you out of the stupid.
Chicken.
Alright.
We also need you, Maverick.
You know, they
That's
like
why
to
I'm
penetrate
not
and
allowed to
fuck with all your stuff.
That being said,
have a shift.
go get your gear, whatever you need. Meet up near the, meet up outside, yeah?
Before you guys go, I'll give you the really short briefing on the people you're supposed to get out of there. Just like names
Whispers.
and what you can use to
Can you-
maybe manipulate them.
I gotta brief everyone else and someone else. Go get your stuff.
Okay, well.
Okay,
Come with
okay.
me.
Yep.
Grab your stuff, meet outside.
So, Whispers, for the rest of you, there's a secondary objective that I need you all to do. I need you to grab your gear, and you're all going to be coming with me. There is a secondary location, a pharmacy, and we are going to be spreading out around this location. In case our friends want to make a quick exit from this secondary location. On top of that, we're gonna need heavy scouts around the area in case this mech decides to come walking down our streets, and our whisperers in this danger zone need to be the first to know about it, and we need to evac them if it comes to that. So grab your stuff.
I would also
And,
like to
start
point
to
out there
mount
could
up.
also be another entrance, so also keep an eye out for that.
Gotcha.
We only found one while we were scouting. There could be more.
Let's go, ladies.
Explode to make all of its
Everybody's got a job to do. No one should be sitting around. Let's go. Let's go. Top job. Perfect.
I'm gonna get out of everyone's way.
This way. Now.
Can someone open the door for me?
I wanted to say something to.
What do you need?
Permission to go to the Merciful. My arms. I have been doing absolutely nothing for a week. I can barely do anything by myself. It's unfair for Acid because you have to constantly watch me and help me with things, and from like a work standpoint, I can't do much.
Yes.
Hell, I can't even defend myself.
You'd be surprised what you're capable of with less than what you have. But not everyone is like that. Granted, you'll be going to Merciful Heart and getting your separate patch.
Should I head there? I can't even do the thing Chase is having everyone do because...
No, you cannot. So, you will be going.
Okay, I'm gonna find Acid because Acid's also supposed to come with me.
That won't. Acid needs to be deployed. Like everyone else. I will send a message to Warthog. He will come pick you up, bring you to the heart. Then you will get cybernetics attached.
Thank you.
You will wait there until we all return. I will message Warthog the moment we are on our way back to the Oak to bring you home.
Understood. I know this is gonna be a long process to learn everything, but I rather
You will be going through
learn it
physical,
once than learn it twice.
You will be going through physical therapy, similar to what we had to do for Lucky. Ame will be overseeing it whenever they are available, along with myself.
From what they told me, they're gonna be tied up for a bit.
Yes. Well, be prepared.
Whisperers,
to break
please
a
start
lot
to
of
move
things.
to supporting comms 1 if you are not on the mission, please, so I can hand out all the roles.
You're going to be breaking beakers, glasses, apples, a lot.
I do have a desktop role for you, Ghost, that I will need you to be in. It will be stationary, though, unfortunately.
You'll be surprised how unfun it is.
Alrighty.
I mean, breaking an apple is fun. Trying not to break someone's fucking artery isn't.
Trying to lift a glass to drink out of and not being able to lift it off the table and then dropping it and breaking it is not fun.
Yeah, that's true.
Are there any civilians you can get them out?
Oh
Yeah,
boy,
so
do
you
I
can
have
really
some
know
fun
how to
rolls for
fight,
you
like,
today, everybody.
monsters and worms.
I'm excited.
Oh god, no.
Yeah.
I don't like worms that much.
She will put you up for back.
Oh, look at that. Surprise!
You know when you lost.
This is beyond my limits.
Well, at least it knows that.
I would recommend surrendering.
You move a little bit more. Don't approach. Back a bit more.
Takes your hand, behind your back. Good Tyson.
Walk forward.
Somebody you be in the front, please?
Kneel. Stepping on the tail.
We can call it comfortable later.
Any movement, plasma straight through the goddamn neck.
Oh my god, fine.
Strange then.
Thank you, thank you. You know, that's...
Yeah, let's see how much niceness you're gonna get.
I'm
You guys have zip ties, train them.
here. Other hands behind the back.
No, one side. Grabbing. Restrain them. I have her on lock. Restrain them. I have them held. If you have a tracker, don't bother activating it.
Tie the tail to the hands.
Oh, I'm stepping on the tail.
I know. You can't stand on it while we're
I
walking.
will be. No, but I will wrap it around my hand.
2 people died.
Hmm?
I'll refrain that.
Just you, what do you much?
We need pickup. In the location now. They're on the way.
Is the woman restricted as well?
We have them.
Right, we go forward. Heads up to the pickup.
Pick up, stand up. Grabbing the tail.
Also grabs other part of tail.
Bring the tail to itself and tie it to its legs.
Yep.
Should be able to apply that.
Looping the tail around itself.
Put it away.
Alright.
I don't even have it out.
We moving?
We need to move now.
You wish
Before
I did, though.
any reinforcements head here.
Let's go.
Right.
Also, get techies to start taking out the fucking tracker and turn this shit off.
We'll do that in the car.
Mm-hmm.
That shows a surprise.
That's
You
it.
better
Didn't
just
expect the
turn
boss
that
to
around
be
then.
here.
The first tied around him, just raising the gun up so she doesn't fire.
Bodyguard, so.
Yeah, but I'd at least expend like a painter or something for a fucking strange.
The bulk of our forces will be in vehicles surrounding the main vehicle with the prisoners. We have a team there of techies in the main vehicle, just in case she tries anything.
It's gonna be very cramped in that one jail cell.
I can shut her down if need be.
Guess I'll have a
More than
quiet
likely, that's a
weekend
better idea. we'll reactivate them when we want
Well,
to.
I'm kind of worried that Venture's arm is a bit invasive. It won't damage anything.
It only disables, it doesn't damage.
In that case, tag on to clear.
I'll ride with it.
Alright.
Where do you want it brought when we're back?
Goes in the cell with everyone else.
Hmm.
Yeah, or the ice place. It's very difficult
That'd
to get out of
probably
that.
be a better spot. No, it's near our servers.
Knocked out. I guess I'm fucking carrying you.
Alright, let's be quick.
Let's just point Alright, take it down to the cells now, go.
Yeah, take it down. Open the fucking doors. Open the doors.
Yep.
Please tell me you guys blindfolded her ass.
Knocked out.
It's disabled right now. Or, well,
okay,
this
good
thing
enough.
is. The other ones are.
She sounds French. It's kind of scary.
I'm sure we would have blindfolded them on the way.
You're afraid of the French.
Absolutely.
Interrogate the captives as soon as possible.
What's wrong with you?
Not really sure what to ask in the interrogation. I've only done one.
You will not be able to carry
Make threats.
This thing is fucking heavy.
I'm gonna need some more help.
Okay.
Get Oni over here.
Alright. I have the tail. I'm keeping the tail on lock.
Alright. Watch out.
Go,
Get the cell open.
How is this small thing so fucking heavy?
help lift her. Cheshire help lift. Also,
They're
put
gonna-
on
they're
fucking
gonna sell.
masks. This one gets the cell mainly.
No.
She's a full synthetic. She's fucking heavy.
Yep, I can tell.
They're leaving in a body bag, or they're being traded off or something.
Where do we want her?
Put them all in there. Just put them all in there.
Ooh, not staying in fucking there.
Alright.
Two more.
Make sure to close the door. We don't know how long
Acid
that
out
is
of
gonna
this.
fucking last.
She's restrained anyways.
They'll help security
Alrighty. Yeah, nope. I can handle it. That ain't mine. I gotta go.
Oh, so professional with all of this.
Where's the third one?
Recon.
Sit. Make yourself comfortable. You'll be here for a bit.
I'll sit later.
You might have to EMP again.
Leo, go get the third one. Whoever is stopping them.
Yeah.
We don't know how long we've got. Then there's so much time for this try to snatch it.
I'll see.
Recon reporting for security duty.
Escape at least.
True. That's true.
It's still surrender.
Oh, you're second.
Text goes out
Sit down, get
from Wrench
comfortable.
to all mechies and techies. Please report to
Wakey,
the mech
wakey,
bay now.
sunshine.
Cairo with me. Do you mind?
Don't do anything stupid. You're not getting out of this. Well, there is a way to get out of this.
But since you're probably already broadcasting,
How are your interrogation skills, Cairo?
you might as well
I'm-
tell them that we're willing to do a little trade with them.
Not sure. I've done one. I think it went well.
I would like you to make threats towards the scientist. Tell them that we have their family in custody.
Well,
And that they're...
where are we going? It's down the hall.
And that their future survival...
Was there a third one?
Yes, there was. And that their future survival is, well, in their hands. So, they should give us as much information as possible in regards to it. also make threats about their careers. If they don't comply, we will leak the information and make it so they can't have a life within District 0 if they keep up. We need to know stuff like projects, what Strain's ultimate goal is if they happen to know. What were they working on recently? And possibly what drew them into him.
How far am I going with these?
Causing no long-lasting bodily harm. If you need convincing about them, well, about us not doing any harm to them,
these
you have
assholes.
my permission to... you have my permission to stab or maybe remove fingers.
Okay.
Tell them that they will get them back if they were to behave and be compliant.
I will make sure that they're not afraid.
Do what you want with it. I just want some level of information to make this worthwhile. Otherwise it feels like keeping them alive is,
They're bargaining.
been a waste of time. True. Even with bargaining chips, I would still like to get as much information as possible.
What up?
I would also like to have, not necessarily you, but anyone else who is good with recording. Record it, send a message to Strange, telling that we have them. Telling that we're willing to negotiate.
Okay.
Robin for, well, either order the scientists or just or just one or two. But that doesn't need to be decided today, it can be decided at a later date. Right now we just need to make use of the time we have.
I think if anyone's going to send that message, it's either going to be Chase or Marcus.
Chase. Well, I'll be sure to let him know.
I have an interrogation to get to, I guess.
Be sure to clear the room, have 2 people with you if you want, as security as well as fastening material. Other than that, just free.
Okay.
We don't want any extra distractions.
Your location and base is safe with myself and Millie.
Right.
The doctors, on the other hand, giving them back would be a hazard and a risk at this point. So death is the best option.
Test your hands.
Apologies
Probably out
for the
to
betrayal.
us.
Watch everything, make sure nothing gets in it.
It is nothing personal.
I don't expect it to be personal.
Put the guns down. Alright. Here's what we're doing this. And I don't like it either, but for the time being, they're staying here. These people are our best shot at getting Robin back right now. Because we don't fucking know where the fuck Valentine holds her. And he is going to have to suck up to Strange. And Strange wants these people
Let's
back.
get out to Whisperers.
If we're giving them back, it's a completely different
To
situation.
do so next to the front door.
But I don't want to
Put
put
his
this
helmet
in
down.
front of him.
Just to make sure that they don't try to
Makes a
escape.
projection on the wall
And if you do manage it, we can...
with sound, and it plays the fight against the proposed Robin. She was there.
Oh shit.
I'm gonna assume it
Know
wasn't
anything
actually
about
her.
this?
I don't know, but they probably did something.
I am aware that Valentino is using Robin as a testing subject currently. These bots are connected with, like myself, a individual. There needs to be a person for us to exist. For
human-like compatibility.
Excuse me, Jack.
Okay.
She is effectively one of us now.
Yeah, we're changing that.
Why we need that thing?
I apologize that my appearance and/or active duty here is upsetting to you. It is nothing personal. These findings are unnecessary.
I'm gonna say something. I know. I fully understand. But we don't have any other ways of doing this right now. If this shit goes bad, this is my responsibility. I just gave the fucking order on this. She's not gonna disclose her location. It's gonna be fine. It's gonna be okay. We're gonna get Robin back. And then we'll fucking, do something with the doctors. I don't know if they think about it, but I don't want to discuss this here.
Guys,
Yeah.
he throws the helmet at you. Fucking recall the frequency there. Go and fucking decipher that. I get a drink.
He's aware that I have no fucking idea of anything tech related, right?
Throw it here.
You guys can stay guard if you want, but you don't need to.
Do we want to do an interrogation right now?
Do you want me to?
The best person to interrogate is you. I'll leave them to you. Knock yourself out. It's probably the last time you're gonna get to use your skills like this.
Again, I apologize for the betrayal. This may be sudden, but your involvement and uses have probably come to an end.
You can, but
My
I
alliance
trust the people in there are not gonna get out.
belongs elsewhere.
Okay, can I borrow the key then?
Yeah.
Noted.
I'm gonna take some mana from the orb.
Would you like me to shut it behind you?
Take it easy. I'm doing something.
X
on
goes out
Tuesday.
to
I don't
Queen
know if
from
you're feeling
Wrench.
that.
If you want to be present for the interrogations, head back to the Mech Bay.
I'm gonna try to.
I don't have a lot of
just channel
time
little
with all
bit through
three
my
of you.
inventory.
So I'll state it simply.
Take it easy.
I want as much information on what Strange is doing as possible. His operations, his projects, his goal. And one of you will be lucky enough to give it to me. The other two will suffer greatly.
What did I feel?
I assure you, I will not be killing you. I will be taking you apart, layer by layer, segment by segment. I will be reassembling you however I see fit that you will still function. But you may not be enjoying your existence. I remove all of the muscles in your limbs. I will do whatever I feel I need to until one of you decides that you don't want to continue going through this. And if I run out of ideas with you personally, I will go find your family, and your friends, and your acquaintances, your coworkers. I will find every single person who has ever had the misfortune of learning your name or seeing your face, and I will do the same to them. And I will make you watch, and I will make them know that what happens to them is because of your actions. So, I don't know if all of you want to sit through that, because that will take days, or weeks, or months. It may never end. So I give you the option now, before I start. Who would like to talk first?
Guessing they hit outside and feeling
Yeah. Take it easy.
Nice. Ryan, can you get me a cup of coolant from outside?
Can do.
Hey Bones, I got a question.
Hmm.
Which one's the one with the kid again?
Description should be the one in the red hair in the back.
You have done your
Only got one
research.
family member.
Well done.
If they don't talk within the hour, bring the kid to me.
Gotcha.
Shall we go pick him up from school?
Yeah. Get squad up and ready to, well, leave at a moment's notice. We don't want to waste time. We also need to show we mean business.
I'm surprised. We haven't started yet, but usually some people break from just the mention. Applauds to you.
You up?
There you go.
Going to cut a large opening in your upper bicep and tear it open. Going to take some of the coolant, put it inside the opening before closing. Now, I know you are all well actioned, putting the coolant inside. You have done things, horrible things to people, I assure you. I did all those same things within my first 2 years living with my old family. And I assure you, they called me an amateur.
Well, perhaps you should be more specific with the information that you're wanting to gather. Simply saying anything on Strange is a lot. And based on the information I know you have already gathered, they would only be repeating themselves.
He likes the color red.
The asylums.
What about them?
Entrances, weak points. What sort of guards are positioned there? You've been there, right? Cut open people there, put them back together.
Anyone is free
Even
to
though you're
answer.
still new-ish, you're practically a senior whisperer at this point. The amount of new people that come in. So, that wear and tear has an effect on somebody.
So someone check on Greg.
You can also go more specific if you want. That's gonna loosen your tongues.
You don't have to be.
As you look at the doctors, real quick as a DM note, each of them look between each other. Some seem hesitant, some seem more willing. Your methods of torture and your words are making them think, at least. You can gather this.
Hey, Cairo. You're not above doing this shit to a kid, right?
Hmm.
Stop letting it win.
You ready to see that happen to your child?
Not only that,
Does she
they
even
can
know?
for some time. They can either be our prisoners comfortably, or they can be in pain.
You know that children can hold their breaths longer than adults?
Little strangelings in the making.
Oh. Again.
Yeah, there's multiple asylums throughout. Dude, shut the fuck up. Let me answer your question. You want information? I'm about to give you some. If you'd like to stop showboating for a second. He has multiple asylums in D0. I know the locations to them, as I've worked in them multiple times. If you would like those locations, I can hand them to you. I know
And
that's
which
not
ones
gonna
does he
be
make the clones?
enough.
Or is it all of them?
There's a few. But I wouldn't be surprised if he started doing that in all of them now. He's advanced pretty fast.
Bones.
Oh, we're aware.
Remind me. Do we already have the locations of all of the asylums?
We do, but we don't know what exactly is happening inside of each of them.
Noted. Thank you for speaking up.
Oh, sure.
I would like to know who has clones of.
I mean, I'm sure you could guess. I'm sure you can guess. How well do you know me?
It's too long to recall.
So he has an extensive list.
Very.
Do you happen to know the location of said files in a system that contains all the clones?
Well, if you have any more of your little techies that are willing to work with you, I have key cards I can give you to have access to get to the security systems.
I'll fetch one.
Wonderful.
Okay. A reminder, all of you may answer. Those who answer get a lighter sentence. Now I have 6 bullets left. Well, 6 bullets in general, 4 left.
Seems my friends get less every day in this room.
So,
I hope I am not needing to engage in the answering of questions.
You might, depending on how much you're told.
I know extensive amount of information, but most is classified and censored. There are things that I cannot speak of. My program avoids this.
Can you open up?
I don't think any of us three would be helpful for strategic, tactical advantages and combat strategies and plans and the like.
Cairo, he's here.
I see. So you won't know any information about Strange's potential projects? He has a giant mech. I'd like to know what else is at his arsenal. Or is that something which you are restricted from telling us due to it being classified?
Man, it's so much fun going to an appliance place and being like, yeah, I don't know if I like this. I kind of wanted a French door refrigerator.
So sorry, I'm headaching a lot.
You're well.
I do know is this so-called network
Move out of the cell.
is a peak interest for him. And he has his claws sink pretty deeply in it. And the so-called mech is definitely part of the plans for it. I don't know what specifically, but I doubt it can be good for anyone.
Everything has a plain matter. Depends on how important it is.
I don't even know. Chase, I guess. But even Chase,
He's deep-seated into the network. It's only a matter of time.
we're all breed.
Do you happen to have
Do
any
you
kind
guys
of...
want to do anything?
In the water at this point,
Act fast.
So, you know, the way that we did things.
Do you have any keys for encryptions to get into the network servers, or any kind of connections you might have there?
I just
Security cameras, passwords, keycards, the like.
I already handed all that I have to this lovely lady right here.
What about the other two?
If you want my key cards, you can take them too. They'd just be going to the same places anyways.
Joe wearing green. There's,
No one is of higher status here.
protected. See the purses
Now, if you wish to take them off these two, just so they don't have them, then feel free.
We'll be doing that. How deep
How
are
are
Strange's
Strange?
connections into the tower?
It is just as she said.
How many people?
Might need more detail.
How high up?
Any ties to Kai?
3. You gotta give me a moment with my old brain.
I mean,
Let me see.
Hollow always had that as well.
What about Kai? I'm sorry.
Can't see it because
Trying to focus, not getting shot here.
this place doesn't exactly have the best privacy.
I
Does
always had
Strange
this
have
mind.
any-
Possibly 3.
You're
This
just
person
bullshitting.
here.
Blitz.
Of course. Sorry? A lot of them working with tech.
Can you give me
You know Kai
names,
pretty well.
It is
titles,
easier when you just get in. It's just like,
what
oh,
positions
wow,
they hold?
these guys that are being assholes and killing us, let's go kill them. So easy. Go get something? Sure, why not? I'll go grab it.
Any connections to the board of directors in Kijin?
Yeah.
Again, names.
Never met them, so I don't know their names.
I
They are deeply seated with Kai. I'm pretty sure you'll find them in the systems if you get into any of the asylums.
big and whatnot, still fucking blew mind.
Hmm.
Like, I knew the guy had connections, but I didn't know he had a fucking unlimited supply of crazy fucking people.
Well, it seems that the asylums are the places we need to go then. That's all the questions from me for now.
Who knows?
Hey Bones, can I drag you away for a moment?
Sure.
Could we perhaps remove the restraints? They feel unnecessary.
I'm just putting it out.
I guess
The start of it, the Solar said that it's not my fault I'm betraying you, yada yada yada. So if we do let the people go, they're just gonna yap to Strange about Solar's just openly betraying them.
Thank you.
Easily.
Well, the whole idea was
I have a few more questions.
Okay, good.
Do you happen to know where the majority of his forces are kept? Is it the Hollow or other places?
Well, yeah, well, she picked and chose the people who she wanted to tell. Or the only people that knew were.
Would need to be timed. Maybe get some of the techies on it. You got time.
As far as I'm
Aren't
aware,
they
they're
everywhere?
everywhere.
Evenly spread then.
You said the
Well,
Hollow?
yeah, that's what she said.
She's probably just playing her
Yeah,
cards.
they used to be everywhere. I think you moved all of them to that one.
Supply depot, if anything, there.
I hate her.
Yeah.
You know,
But I think that's the biggest.
Only doing this like this.
I feel like she could.
But he's kind of just seated everywhere, just peppered all over District Zero.
Yeah, she could have did it better, but
Insignificant places, underground, yeah, that.
Touch
Mm.
with her. That's just.
Anything that has been his focus?
No limits.
Anything in particular he's looking for?
Fucking, if she
That
wants
he's
to
invested in?
about that, I mean, she's
Said you
doing her
guys?
job at that point.
Yes. Maybe he's working on a new weapon, or there's a specific connection that he is focused on.
Person and
Or a new
family
resource he's recently
that I know,
acquired.
at least of. The woman who raised me and took care of me.
The majority of his focus on them.
Now she's gone.
Just slowly to wrap this up.
No.
Yeah. Just his
I
last
got one
question.
more, and then Wet has some few words for this guy.
Wanting to find these weird ass crystal things and something named the Havana. He's deeply tied with.
No.
Describe these weird ass crystals.
I haven't been able to
Get
see
out,
him
get-
myself, really. I've just heard things off the grapevine.
Does he have any in his possession right now? How many?
That one I don't know. I'm not that closely tied to him.
Public domain movie.
Fuck if
Might
any of
have your
us know
best
about
bet
that.
at the supply depot, at least to start, if you need supply counts. But the Hollow, like I said, is big.
Yeah, I know. He looks
And
sick.
besides,
My question just
this
got answered.
mech that you're talking about, I mean, I am unaware of any alternative weapons that are being made.
How did you get it in your skin?
Nothing that comes close to the mech, at least.
Isn't that supposed to be on the outside?
Great.
You said it was in your skin.
Maybe those were my questions. Mutter, it's your turn, I guess.
I'm sure none of you have any opposition to this, but if you'll excuse me. Because you pissed me off. in
Leave him alive.
particular. I'm gonna leave him alive.
Damn.
Hey, I never thought, man, I'm never gonna lose one.
What'd you do?
That was it.
I ran away from them a lot and told the painters to attack me.
Alright.
Doesn't work.
Get it out of your
Just one
system.
personal question, I guess.
We'll get you a monocle.
The rest of you can clear out.
They'll fix that.
I want a rotation of 3 people standing guard. No more, no less.
We'll just set up.
You wouldn't recognize me at all.
I can help with
I'll
that.
text Renee and Greg.
Yeah. Have Renee pick them out, if that's all possible.
Can I grab you? Just
Sorry,
one
say that
second,
again.
real quick.
They're a
Sorry,
good
say again.
crowd.
What did you just say?
Get Renee to station the 3 individuals at this place.
Is that your natural hair color?
Make like 3 separate groups
No.
of 3. So 9 in total.
Okay.
Have them rotate out.
What's your natural hair color?
Helmet.
Black.
Long hair?
understand it right? When they
It was
said
12
something,
years
they're
ago.
not talking about our network, they're talking
The
about
official
strange
baddest
network, right?
boy of the Whisper.
Right.
Not even leadership could handle me.
We can ask for clarification.
Oh, I.
Too cool.
So you look a bit familiar, but I can't put my finger on it.
assume it is.
I'm saying I'm too cool. That you guys couldn't hold me down, you know. Like, you had to get rid of me
let's
permanently.
actually
I
ask
mean,
for
remember
clarification then.
cybernetics, but
Your 5 o'clock shadow is showing.
You don't remember a 12-year-old girl
You're goddamn right it is.
with their jaw missing?
Now you're stuck with this sucky. I've always had it. I just.
there's a reason why I referred to you guys as strangelings. Everything this person was describing, akin to whatever strange does. It's not out of the norm.
Exactly things to be using the same sentience.
So now,
to be honest,
see
instead of
just
killing
one
it, they
little
brought it
girl
there,
with
so
her jaw
you better
gone.
be calm.
Oh.
Guys, can I borrow you for a sec?
No.
You don't recognize me then?
You only heard the birds in the
Yeah.
trees. What you want to hear?
I'll be right with you.
You maybe see like 20 each.
The one who said
on the
no
street
just now
somewhere.
is the one you're looking for, right?
Alrighty.
I'd say familiar, but
Yes, it is. Yes, sir.
Gus?
Alright. Last question for clarification. Because I overheard you were saying something about the network. Are we talking about the network, the homeless shelter, or are we talking about something strange related, like a digital, like a something like that? I need
the
to know.
network of District Zero.
Like just.
And while I do it, I might get some bump out.
Oh.
Not.
Okay.
Homeless.
And you know what? I do this.
Fair enough.
So it's like
Alright.
person. But we tend to like the same things, so
I'll stay here for the time being.
makes it easier because then we're both looking in the same direction.
Like he's always said, he wants to be the perfect being. So that's probably the end goal right there.
What does he intend to do with the network then?
Hmm?
What does he intend to do with the network then, if it's so important to his plans?
Think about
Most
any
likely
sort of,
wanting to
yeah.
become it.
Explain.
Most likely wanting it all.
Hmm.
My people.
Soft and go forbid a revolution in games.
Boss. Do they need medical attention?
Mentally.
I shot one of them in the foot, and the other one through the
That they went in to get.
back of the forearm.
Was also a traitor.
One of the vital
What that we thought was
arteries
one of ours.
hit on either.
I'll make sure they don't bleed out.
And then there was Melly and our
That's.
own people.
You can also remove the coolant that's in their
Us as well. And
breast
we
pocket.
had to kind of just like take a back seat.
As you do this, they can go invisible and go play their characters.
I guess a lot of people did.
Thank you guys. Good shit.
It's like that, you know that really, really, really old ad where it's like, you wouldn't steal a handbag. You wouldn't steal a TV. You wouldn't download a car, yeah, exactly. It's like that. That's their questioning.
Yeah, I have no idea. It was like,
Hmm.
would you kill a child? I was like, I don't know.
You need upgrades.
Sure.
This will not hold.
Would you kill a whisper? And I'm saying, I don't know, depends. Alright,
I will not attempt to escape. Do not worry.
True, this place does need upgrades. But I'm fairly sure I can apprehend you very easily.
Could always rig up a car battery to this thing and electrify it.
Hmm.
I like the sound of that.
This would damage me. I am already critically damaged as is. Oh, my last life, per se.
Then don't touch.
5% of escape.
Just don't touch.
Less of a risk. Then you know how fucking dire your situation is.
I will be repaired and made into what they need me to be. But yes, I understand the situation.
The issue is if they decide to willingly shut themselves down, I'd rather not give them the option.
Brad, can you find me a small battery?
No, but
Like a
I
scooter
may
or
be able to
something.
contact Valentina sooner than expected.
Good. Have a little chat with him.
I can project his voice if you wish.
Do you need me here for this?
Sure. No, don't worry.
Put it down.
Can you get a technician to come here to backtrace the call?
I don't think that's gonna be an option if it's coming out of her. Yeah, I'm assuming it's coming. She doesn't have a phone on her, right? Like, I'm assuming it's coming out of her.
Cairo.
Yeah, strange. That's gonna be more difficult.
It's fine. We're making a deal with this guy.
I had some chest pains earlier. I know that we're kind of keeping lookout for things, but I haven't felt the pain since the surgery, and I've had this kind of pain, not too much, but a short breath, very basic chest pains. Kind of, I don't know. I'm not sure if it is age or if it's whatever is causing this, but I had to take a sit down outside.
Can you ask him if he can make some food for the prisoners?
Of course. Take time to rest.
You can text him.
No rush, no rush.
I just, I know that I let the Brewhog know, and I'm letting you know as well, in case it's like a symptom or something.
Did you consider synthetic sentient or not?
Making me so frustrated.
Tony,
Ooh, sorry.
As long as the original one is maintained, it's fine. Brings the question.
I was
all the way up your spine, like
hearing.
belly.
And it's bleeding at the back.
We'll have him. We'll have them
Hello.
set up a faction.
Goodbye.
A faction
What?
thing
It's
in the
already
game.
Can I
and you
clean
can
those
only
bandages
choose people
for you?
from your faction.
See, oh, you've been in this before. Yeah, we're not giving you a transplant.
If anything like that happens again, find me.
I want some ribs and fries. I got enough for like everyone. Or barbecue.
Two sort of one team of 3 people that'll be guarding the Mickey Bay throughout the night.
Okay. To make it easier, maybe first shift with the other 2 that I pick.
Is this like an immediate?
Probably not exactly right now. Maybe in the next few hours.
It was nothing. incisions, insertions, shots. Don't have to go farther. I don't want to. I can. I will. Layer upon the skin. Reach the bone. Carve. Cut. Whittle. Reapply skin layer. Taken from separate sections of the body. Remove extremities. Reattach in different areas. Sew muscle mass together. Rewire musculatory system. Remap arteries, veins. Gather insect larvae. Implant into open wounds. Allow to fester. Remove infested skin. Remove infested flesh. Remove it. Preserve it. Restart anew. Different area. Allow the other one to heal. Take frequent pauses. Don't have to feel like that. I don't have to. Hi, Kaika. Zervo. Please understand. The teachings that my old family gave me. They are not repeated. I will not share them. I will not teach others. I am the last, along with the others. Priests, Tempest, Theos, Savior. We will be the last of the old ways. Of pain, of harm, of fear, of suffering. But we will not throw away these parts of ourselves. They are things we are, that we've experienced. We will use these teachings not for the purpose of the suffering they can cause, for the change they can bring in those that would threaten our new way. Just understand that my actions are done for the purpose of protecting this new family, this new path, new devotes, converts, priests and priestesses, champions. They will be defended by the teachings of the old. Not ruled by them. And if I have to keep going, do worse than what I just did, please forgive me. And please acknowledge the reasons behind it. Can't. I won't. Neat trick.
Like the normal ones, like Soulless or it looked like Soulless, but it didn't. I think it was smaller. The clones, I assume it was a clone.
Do you see any of the strange, what is it, Zack statue?
Yeah. Renee set up C4s, I think, for explosives. And
Hey, Cairo, quick question.
Wait. What do you mean?
If you're not busy.
What is
well, I assume it's there, but it's like the building is crumbled.
Thank you, bro.
So how much do you need that person alive?
We're not killing them. Not yet.
Why do we need that? Why do we need 3 of them?
Think of it like this. If we have a gun, and we want to use it as effectively as possible, we would not throw away one of our only 3 bullets. We need to get as much out of them as we can. Every single
Alright, so when you're done, can I... When you're through asking questions, can I do it?
that, not my choice. I am not assigning executioners. I'm getting answers. And if they
May I
don't
ask you another
cooperate, yes.
You had the chance to put a bullet in the head of the person from the cult who did all that horrible things. What would you do?
I would need more than one bullet.
I don't even want to see them suffer. I just want them to be dead. I want it to be over. I just don't want them to take any more little girls anymore out the street. From what they said when I was talking with them, I'm not the only one.
More than likely. Is that all?
I'll be patient.
Good. We all have to be patient.
Hi.
Hi, Theo. I hope you're having a better day than I am.
Text 507 Theo.
Sure. What am I supposed to text to that?
Theo's magic.
I'm well aware. You know what? I will text to that number. Theo is magic. Send.
You'll get a text back that says yes.
So, we used Theo as a distraction, and it got like blown away to bits. And the Mistman kind of like, revived him back from a million pieces. So,
I know that happened.
you're there, right?
That's what Theo does.
What are you talking about now?
About how we saw Theo get revived. I don't know if that's a yes or no. I think it's a yes. Alright, have fun, Theo.
I wasn't there for that.
Okay.
We were sent to like a different dimension thing.
Theo didn't get revived. Pretty sure, at least.
Theo didn't. Did you just say Theo didn't get? What?
I didn't see him get revived when he got sent there.
Oh. Okay.
After the building raid, yeah.
Yeah. Let me ask Daya real quick. Okay.
He was terrifying. He was.
Okay, he was terrifying to her.
I find it
that was
terrifying?
her boss. No, you wouldn't. I don't think
They're
you
talking
would.
about the birds and bees. Hey, Daya.
I think you met him. One of the few times you went to
No,
a hall,
no.
you probably would have seen him.
They're not ready.
No, I'm not talking.
No birds and the bees.
Did you remember? Do you remember the?
That is fucking terrifying. I did not realize you were there, and I turned around. Hi, Red.
You were there.
Where did you send it? Did you DM them it?
We can go if you want.
That was neuron activation.
That's not something you can put in character chat.
We can do it later.
Dang it. Fine, like one 2 meals a day. 2 meals a day, fine.
How would
Well,
your
there
mission
are
go?
multiple
Multiple people who pay him daily.
I think leadership chat is the best option. There's a few of us that haven't even heard about how that went. If you got the time and want to put it in, that'd be great.
Hi.
So that's the shutdown.
Let's see more.
What did we get?
What do you get? Plenty of information. And the trade that's going to go happen with Valentine.
Maverick was the worst off of them.
We'll have to figure out something to do with Solace as well. I'll handle that, if that's okay.
I'm sure the rest are fine. Before stated they didn't.
Sandra wants to kill the one with red hair.
Sandra doesn't get to touch them.
Nope.
They're dying either way.
They managed to take it.
They requested.
Hey guys.
But we need to trade them off first.
Guys.
Yeah.
I'm going to my outpost, or the outpost that I used to own for a bit.
Yeah?
I just wanted to let you know.
Alright, be safe. Don't get too drunk.
Oh wait, guess am I able to borrow you for a sec?
Yeah, sure.
Or I was interested in seeing if I had an affinity with magic, and I was told you were the person to go to for that.
In theory, yeah. Let's just. How are you feeling right now? Are you?
I can.
Do you want to help out with that?
I can. I need a distraction.
Alright. Let me grab my dice roller real quick.
Gus.
Meditating.
Yep.
Give us a second.
Here's a quick question. Do we know the whereabouts of the other one? The robotic.
No. I don't know. At least, maybe someone else from leadership. I don't have every information on me.
Okay.
Sorry. Alright, just a quick question because I don't have your character sheet memorized. What is your, affinity?
It is water.
Okay.
What? Oh, no, you didn't.
Alright, as the hands touch and every one of us starts to meditate, you'll feel something unfamiliar moving within you. As if there's something that you haven't felt so far that is intrinsically part of your body, being strung like an instrument. And as that happens,
You didn't need to wait.
above us,
The
one of the
Jackal Team
pipes,
explanation for is why you got back.
the water
I
droplets
wasn't going to show up as a Jackal Team member to escort you back into the building.
right on your forearm.
You could have just shown up. I'm sorry if that was.
You feel a strange
misunderstood.
connection to it. For you, Caro, it's very obvious that this person is magically inclined. What their affinity directly is unknown to you. Oh. I definitely feel something. That's gonna, that feels, Sorry, what's your name? I don't even, I feel like I'm
you
fucking
can just come in.
not doing my job
You
properly
were dropped
sometimes.
off outside by a Jackal Team
You're
member.
good, you're good. I just, float
Then they drove
around.
off.
Name's Blaze. Pleasure to meet you.
Nice. Yeah, no, right, I did hear the name before. Okay.
Oh yeah, I'm
I'll
the one who patched you up from that mysterious stab wound that happened during the accident.
Ah, yeah. Okay, cool. I'll make sure to add you to the Mage's chat. We'll figure out your affinity.
Oh.
But hey, welcome
Alrighty.
to the team.
Oh yeah, Cairo, would I be able to be added to medical as well in the group chats, or?
You should have been added already, but I'll make sure someone
That's
knows.
crazy. It's almost like I am able to do that right now. I'll just do it.
Oh, well, shit.
Yeah.
All right. Well, thank you for that. Alrighty.
Should have access to it now.
Thank you very much.
Gus,
Yeah.
can I borrow you in the security room over there for a minute?
Always? Yeah, sure.
I shall name her Jessica. Not really. One of Strange's people.
It's we're using her for leverage right now.
Looking
But I
pretty
told you to have
nice.
those-
Out of character they are.
Okay. Make sure they're removed eventually.
Yeah.
You mind if I sit down?
Sure.
What the fuck is happening?
Someone just call me a short queen.
That's crazy. I love my earmuffs, you know. You can't see them, but I'm wearing them. I'm totally wearing them.
I'm gonna put some on too.
you have a pair as well. Hi, what's up? How you doing?
I needed someone who understands me and I trust that is less prickly and I need a hug.
Oh god. I should have said something before I sat down.
I need a hug.
Oh man. Hey. You're fine. You okay?
Hey,
I know
could
it took
you
a
go
lot
to
of
supporting
you.
comms 1?
I don't enjoy being that way.
Trust me, no one down there enjoyed seeing you this way either, but necessary. It's about, putting up a show. These people need to think that we're worse than what Strange will do to them if they talk.
I can be. I know.
You're the only person that can do that.
I know. It's just the things they've done, seen, that I know I can make them afraid. I know I can do worse. I know I can show them things that they had never thought of. I don't want to do that. I don't want
No, you
to
don't
be
have
like
to.
that.
You did your part. This is all you needed to do. We've gotten what we need out of them. Training them off against Robin, which will also be their death. I'm not trying to, justify and saying that, we just did a good thing or this was alright to do, but we're dealing with the worst possible monsters, right? I am someone that wants to give people the chance of redemption. These people had probably 1,000 chances of changing their ways, and they would have continued doing what they're doing for years and years and years, and probably would have done worse things than what you just did to them. I'm not saying it's justified or good, but it needed to be done. And I thank you from the bottom of my heart that I was not the one that needed to do it. That you did it, that you're capable of doing this. Even though it costs so much of you.
I've said I don't know how many prayers trying to reassure myself hoping that Seraphil understands that it's to help. It's to protect people. It's not the old ways. It's not the old meaning. Using the
Well-
lessons that they taught me for something new, but
You didn't do it in their name, right?
no.
So hey, listen, I'm not, fucking expert on gods and shit. Fuck, like, far removed from it. But if I feel like a god should be able to understand what the people believe in them go through, relate to them to some extent. Not say, like, understand them fully, but see them as more than just the person they are in a moment. Person as a whole, right? And you're not that person anymore. Simply said. You're just not. Everything you've done so far proves the opposite. Faithful to Seraphil. And what needed to be done here just needed to be done. It's not to honor anyone. It's to stop the suffering and the violence out there. Hey, if anything, like, Zerafa can be mad at me, I'm being, like, unfaithful or something like that. Making my own fucking shrine, praying to a different god, all of that shit.
I'm not sure he would be angry for you walking a different path and experiencing new parts of life that you couldn't. It's within his nature.
Yeah,
for
I
you to
guess so.
go Experience as much as you can in your life. Pure,
No, that's nice to think that way.
pure devotion to him, pure loyalty is not required, but so long as on this new path you don't leave him behind.
I got no intentions to.
I saw your shrine. I sent a picture of it to the rest of the Jackal team. And a few of them want to come visit. Kind of say hi to friends that they lost.
Be nice to see some of them again.
All that's left of the Willow is kept safe at the Merciful Heart.
It's gonna be a...
Someone
No,
might
go on.
visit here, back in colors.
Hey, they're super welcome to. Would like to see some of them again.
Yeah. Warthog is not really willing to talk about it. I don't know how many people he
He just
lost.
He wants the people I got out.
Everyone from Jackal team. Every Whisper who works at the Merciful Heart was from the Willow. He was one of them. I don't know what happened to him. But he doesn't seem able to talk
Not
about
so
it.
fire. We never got the fucker with the flamethrower. One of the greatest shames, man.
I remember seeing him. Renee almost blew me up. We'll find him eventually, whenever Strange is done with. But it might take a while for Warhog to pull himself together to come see them again.
Might stop by the heart at some point. Talk to him.
Yeah.
It's gonna be a really hard sell for them to hear that we're doing deals with Nevrossi. I know she's not the one that, you know, called the shots on it, but she was still the one that blew the whole place up.
So long as the deals don't fall through. So long as they show profit and show health. But if
I don't know.
If any one of them backfires, even the slightest,
That's the thing, right? We're passing that. We're going over that. We're absolving her of her wrongdoings by making this deal, right? We're saying no. We're willing to work with you. We're willing to take whatever you have to offer, despite how you've wronged us. And I'm not gonna lie, I don't know how someone could ever atone. I don't like the word sin, but it's the only thing I can, like, you know, use to describe what she fucking did to these people.
yeah.
Vito is gonna be the one that fucking pays for all of it. Not gonna be any absolving for him.
So much happening. We need to get rid of Strange so we can deal with the Tigers. People can rest. We have Nev, or Magitech nonsense. Granger's building a bunch of bots and houses or something. Frank's losing his mind, just spiraling out of control. I don't even know what the hell William is. There was the giant guy, Bubba. He attacked whatever the old drug den of acid was for some reason. They own that now. Why? I don't know. Leviathan and his crazy deal to try and take the whole thing over.
Yeah, that's gonna be a tough one for him.
Yeah. O'Delly said he's gonna have a meeting with him.
Yeah?
Yeah. Leviathan wanted a meeting. He apparently found out that Joy is dead and Sean is gone.
Yeah.
He's apparently out of cards.
Hey man, life comes at you hard.
Yeah.
Sometimes also, I'm glad that at some point it also like fucks over some of the Tigers, not just us.
Yeah. Now Now he has to renegotiate his deal. I have no idea what he's going to be. Before we had an idea. We knew it was for Joy. Is he gonna?
Yeah.
All of that just mashed together to make a podium for Vito to stand on. And even with that, it's not even just Vito. It's the market.
Yeah. You know what they say, there's always gonna be a bigger fish.
We just have to make the pond smaller.
I'm not gonna lie. I don't think this is gonna be, a fight we necessarily can. Not saying not to be hopeful or to give up fighting. I don't know. It's rough. I don't know. It feels good to be, the good guy for once. But on the other hand, we are not the good guys.
As things are, we can't beat them fighting this way.
Yeah.
It's an ever reforming wall. We have to find a way to stop hitting the wall and start hitting the construction workers. People putting the blocks back in place. The person telling them to do that. We don't have to stop him entirely or remove him. We just have to get him to stop funding the wall. Stop funding the Tigers. We need him to disconnect from
Yeah, I
them.
guess that's what we're doing with Millie, right?
Yeah. With everything that Millie can give us, it might help us find a way to remove the leash on the Tigers. And then either put them down or, I don't know, see what happens when they're out of the cage. Hope that they don't try and get back in.
It sounds so idealistic, like the whole thing with Millie. Sorry for going back to that, but when I'm explaining that we're putting her in that position, everyone's gonna think that, oh, she gets to be, living the high life or whatever the fuck, power, influence, all that shit. I don't think anyone's really thinking about the fucking costs, that what it's gonna do to her as a person, I know that she's strong enough to handle it, but this is not like a reward for her, but best a punishment. Be put in that position, that expectation, that mentor that you have to.
There's an old story of Damocles. The sword hung by a thin thread over the throne. If If it were anyone else. I would be worried that they couldn't handle it. But for the entire time,
Text goes out to technicians and mechanical whisperers.
the entire time
If you can come
I
out
knew
to the front and climb over the fence, I would like your assistance.
the entire time that I knew about Millie, I knew her. I found out what she was doing, what she was risking every day with her actions, how much more danger she put herself in once she took over when Sean was gone. I knew that no matter her actions, she was fighting for us.
Yep. People want to hate him. Hate what she does. They want to kill her. We'll probably have to be there to put a stop to that. Even though people are probably gonna be in a correct position. They're being wronged, or they feel like they're being wronged. And we'll have to stand there and be and defend her. Defend and say no. Her position is her position, and that should not change.
Yeah.
Because I can promise you, the moment Strange is gone, people will start forgetting about the fucking horrific shit he's done to people. They'll focus on the next bad thing, and that's gonna be Millie. Worse, they attribute what he's doing now to her. Ever wondered why?
It's still red.
H5, come down to Whisper 2 for a second.
Oh.
No. That's never good. I can.
Well, that was pointless.
Fantastic.
I completely fucking lost my train of thought.
No reason why your arm is still red.
Ah, right, yeah. It's my title. The red right hand.
I have a feeling that this is a reference that has just gone over my head.
Maybe. I think there's like a song about it, like some other things.
I'll try and find that.
It's her being dramatic, and I.
Yeah.
I would lie if I would say I didn't enjoy that. If it comes to it, though, I might stick around with her instead of, being leadership here. That is a lot of other factors beforehand, and we need to figure out the whole lead shit and all of that, but I don't want to be completely alone in what she's doing.
I understand.
You're the only person that knows this. Don't tell anyone.
There is so much I've never told anyone.
Okay. Take it easy, okay?
I'm gonna be heading home.
I need you to be okay. I want to lay down. If you need me for anything, just wake me up.
Jackal team will probably be showing up tomorrow, along with members of the Merciful Hearts staff. The survivors from
Right,
the
yeah. I'll make sure to prep some food and stuff.
Yeah.
Have them be welcome here.
Yeah.
Make sure they don't go talking to the prisoners and stuff.
Okay.
To the good old days. Wait, is it so yours?
Yeah.
Is what's happening? Okay,
Yeah.
Right. I'm gonna head to bed.
Alright, good night. Have a very good night. Sleep well. Have nice dreams.
Probably not, but we can help.
It's my sister. Oh, it's my sister. Hold up, my sister. 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 Sister! Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm. Did you need it too?
Yeah.
You okay? Everything good? You want to talk about it?
No, I don't want to talk about it.
But just so you know, well, Vic isn't here. I can step up and be the one you talk to for things. I'm not him, but
I'm going home right now.
okay. Have a good night.
Thank you.
the creature or the like the cryptid outside, like the white thing?
Yeah.
It's synthetic, and it has like a procedure to carry and bring back anybody who is stuck out in the cold, so they do not die. So it's not hostile. It is we are not to attack it, but if we are to approach it, we're to approach it in 2 or more.
Right.
It left before we could check on it, like tech-wise, mech-wise. It's a good catch.
It can also change the brightness of its eyes.
Yeah, slams. But yeah, if we can spread that to people as well.
French. I'm gonna be heading back to the Merciful Heart.
Cool. Just FYI.
Alright, well, safe journeys out there. I need to go check on some of my people at the train yard, and then might make a trek back to scan a couple locations.
Okay.
Unless you need a ride there.
I can hold for one. Thank you.
Suit yourself. Oh, I need to go get my car. Again, take care. If you need me, text me.
Fucking Cairo loves those kids.
Which kids?
Victor
Come on,
the kids.
What? What?
Bye. Don't worry about it. We were making a joke.
Okay. Thank you all, of course, for watching. And of course, as always, I will see you again next time.